Indra discovered after his reflection manana that Deha Chaya, the reflection of the body, means, in other words, the body cannot be Atma. So he returns to Prajapati and puts before him what he has discovered, and that Deha Chaya, the reflection of the body, cannot be Atma. Prajapati says, you are right. So your discovery is correct. So I will teach you the same thing. Same thing means the knowledge of, I will give you the knowledge of Atma, I will teach you about Atma, but Vasa aparani dvatrinushat varshani, live a life of brahmacharya for further 32 years. So Indra again lives Gurukula Vasa, or he takes to Gurukula Vasa for 32 further years. Papakshayaya dvatrinshad varshani tapase vasa purvopadishtam bhuyopi Bravimithyahatam guruhu. Papakshayaya dvatrinshad varshani tapase vasa purvopadishtam bhuyopi bravimi iti tam guruhu aha iti tam guruhu aha. So Indra, papakshayaya, for exhaustion of your papas, the duritas, which are posing an obstruction in gaining the knowledge in terms of manodosha, defects in the mind. For that papakshaya, dvatrinshad varshani tapase vasa, please take to a life of ascetic practices for further 32 years. That means the earlier dose given by Prajapati, earlier dose of 32 years of tapas given by Prajapati didn't work. Like doctor, so they give some medicine and afterwards hoping that the disease will get cured, but when it is found that still it persists, further doses, so like that. So tapase vasa. Actually, we get a reference, a cross reference of this Indra and Virochana cases in the context of Kenopanishad, where for antakarana shuddhi, chitta shuddhi, tapa, dhamma, karma are inevitable is said. In Kenopanishad, 4th chapter, 8th mantra, we find tasyai tapo damaha karma iti pratishtha. For this Brahma Vidya, the foundation, what is the foundation of this Brahma Vidya? Or what is the foot of this Brahma Vidya? Is tasyai of that Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, tapaha, damaha, karma iti pratishtha. Pratishtha, foot, or the foundation of Brahma Vidya is tapa. Tapas here stands for kayendriya manasam samadhanam. The composure of kaya, indriya, manas. Composure means of the kaya, the physical body. Physical body is steady. You know, some people have got the habit of shaking the leg or scratching the head. Never they can sit quietly like monkeys. Have you seen monkeys? They are so restless physically. So if not anything, they will shake the branch on which they are sitting. So like this, no. Here the steadiness of the physical body is there. no unnecessary movements on the part of physical body, which can induce the distraction or agitation in the mind. So that is tapaha, that is kaya samadhana, indriya samadhana, sense organs of actions, not running after the sense object. That indriya lolupata, means hankering all the time the sense object, that is not there. Manasam, the manasaha samadhana, the composure of the mind. So that's what tapaha means. Kayendriya manasam samadhana. Damaha stands for upashama, withdrawal from the sense object, and also withdraw the mind from the sense pursuit. Karma, the Agnihotradi means whatever the duties that are there depending on the status of life. So inevitable duties that one has to take as a human being. So that karma, so tasya of that Brahma Vidya, tapa, dama, karma, iti. Iti means there, iti stands for etc. What are the etc.? Amanitva, dambhitva, ahimsa, kshanti, arjava, like these values which give the right disposition to gain the knowledge. So iti pratishtha, this serve as the foundation of Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya. If this foundation is not there, so what happens? It is like a castle that is built in the sands on the beach. So Brahma Vidya has no pratishtha, no base at all. About this, Bhashyakara says like this: Etairhi, by these, what are these? By tapa, dhamma, karma, etc. Sanskritasya, the one, Sanskritasya means the one whose mind is well prepared. So, is ready to gain the knowledge. How it becomes so? Sattva Shuddhi Dwara, through Sattva Shuddhi, through Antakarana Shuddhi. Sattva stands for Antakarana here. Through Antakarana Shuddhi, Sattva Shuddhi Dwara, Tattva Jnanotpattihi Drishta. We find that if the Sattva Shuddhi like this, to the means of tapa, dhamma, karma, etc. is there, so what happens? Tattva jnanotpattihi, atma jnana, brahma jnana is born. So this is anvaya. Anvaya means sattva shuddhi, by this means is there, knowledge is born. Suppose it is not there, vyatireka drishtanta. Drishtahi, it is also seen, amrudita kalmashasya, in the case of a person whose kalmasha means manodosha, his mental defects, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, mada, matsara, vikshepa, lack of ekagrata, all these doshas which are amrudita kalmashasya, one whose these doshas are not dispelled, are not destroyed, ukte api brahmani, even if teaching about Brahma is imparted, ukte means taught, even if Brahma is taught, apratipattihi, there may be apratipatti means not gaining the knowledge, not understanding at all, or viparita pratipattischa, or it can be misunderstanding also. So how an illustration is given? What is the illustration? Who are these two guys? Who are those? Yatha Indra Virochana Prabhutina, as it was found in the case of these two kings. Who are those? Indra and Virochana. So therefore the Sattva Shuddhi is indispensable. Without that, even if the teaching is imparted, so one is not able to gain the knowledge, or one may even misunderstand, as misunderstood by Indra and Virna. So knowing this very well, Prajapati asked Indra to live a life of tapas for further 32 years. And then he promised, I will certainly teach you after that 32 years. Purvopadishtam bhuyaha api bravimi. Stanza continued. Purvopadishtam, whatever I taught you about the Sakshi Swarupa Atma earlier, is a Sharava Drishtanta. Bhuyaha api, furthermore, again, bravimi, I will teach you iti. So, tam means now Indra, Virochana is not here now. So to Indra, Guruhu aha. Guruhu aha. Who Prajapati Guru, that told him. Now Indra lives a life of further 32 years given to tapas. And after that, Prajapati teaches him further. When Sakshini Purusha in the eye, Chakshu, was pointed out, there was a problem of mistaking the gross body as Atma. That is exactly what Indra and Virochana did. First they took the reflection of the body in the eyes, then afterwards in the water, etc. So that problem is there because all the time the gross body is verily available, and this gross body can get mixed up with Sakshi Atma, and the gross body itself can be mistaken as Atma. But in the case of dream, our gross body is not available. To that extent, we are closer to Sakshi Atma in the sense that notion that gross body can be I can be easily dispelled. So from that standpoint, so Prajapati is giving the further dose of teaching to Indra by pointing out the Sakshi that is available in the case of dream state. The teaching is like this. Yaha eshaha swapne mahiyamanaha charati. The one who in swapne, in dream, mahiyamanaha, adored by wife, husband, children, friends, etc., enjoying so many sense objects. In this way, adored, mahiyamanaha, charati. So one who lives, moves means one who lives in dream. Eshaha Atma iti havacha. That is the Atma. The one who undergoes all these experiences in the dream is Atma. Means the gross body is eliminated now. So pointing out the problem in the teaching of Sakshi as Atma as pointed out in the waking state. Now as for dream state, why the dream state teaching is given, let us see. Jagrati sthula dehena sankaryam shankyate tataha swapne yacharati asau sakshat nityavagamyatam. Jagrati sthula dehena sankaryam shankyate. Put a comma. Tata yaha swapne charati iva. Swapne charati iva. Asau sakshi atma iti avagamyatam. Jagrati sthula dehena sankaryam shankyate. In the waking state, on account of the gross body that is available, sthula deha that is available, what is doubted? Sankaryam Shankati, a mix-up between Sakshi Atma and physical body is doubted, in the sense the physical body can be mistaken as Sakshi Atma because it is verily available. That is pointed out by Sankaryam Shankati. So to get rid of this misunderstanding on account of the availability of gross body for a mistake, tataha, therefore, yaha swapne charati iva. So the Sakshi Atma, the standpoint of dream is being now shown. Yaha, the one, swapne, in the dream state, charati iva. Charati means अनेक विधान स्वप्न भोगान अनुभवति. One who experiences varieties of swapna bhoga, अनेक विधान स्वप्न भोगान अनुभवति, that is called charati. But Sakshi Atma itself doesn't undergo bhogas because it is not a bhokta. Therefore, Iva is added there, as though experiences varieties of bhogas. So, means by that word Iva, as though, in reality, taha, Sakshi na charati. In reality, Sakshi doesn't undergo these bhogas, but due to ignorance, it appears as though it undergoes. So, charati iva, asau sakshi, the one who, as though undergoes these experiences, is the sakshi atma, iti avagamyata. So, may you please know. So, in this manner, the sakshi atma, with respect to the dream state, was pointed out by Prajapati. So, what did Indra do? He was happy. Abba, now I got the Atma Jnana. Chaya Atma, Deha Chaya or physical body cannot be Atma. So the one who dreams, and the one who undergoes the dream experience is Atma. So that is what he concluded, and he was very happy that he got the Atma Jnana. Sahaha Shanta Hridaya Pravauraja. Saha, Indra, Shanta Hridaya, with the ease of mind, with the contentment that he has got the Atma Jnana, Pravauraja. He left Satyaloka, he left for his kingdom. So why he went, let us see what was his discovery. Andhyarogadaya doshaha chayayam deha bimbagaha bhanti swapne tu naiveti Pushto Vauraja Purvavat Chayayam Deha Bimbagaha Andhyarogadaya Doshaha Bhanti Swapnetu Na Eva Iti Tushtaha and Indraha Purvavat Vauraja. Indraha Purvavat Vauraja. Chayayam, in the chaya, Deha Chaya, in the reflection of the body, Deha Chayayam, Deha Bimbagaha, pertaining to the physical body. What are those? Deha Bimbagaha Dosha. the defects pertaining to the physical body. What are those? Like andhya rogadaya, andhya, blindness, roga, diseases, like this. All these ailments and defects that are there in the body, bhanti are seen, which cannot be the features of Atma. Whereas Swapnetu, in contrast to these, in the dream state, na eva iti, all these defects pertaining to physical body are not there because physical body itself is not available, and therefore physical body as Atma gets totally excluded. There is no scope for mistaking the physical body as Atma. So the notion that the physical body is Atma is totally ruled out, and therefore Swapnetu na eva iti. So these defects are not there, and the nature of Atma is something apahata papma, abhayam, etc. So therefore, that one who undergoes the dream state must be Atma iti tushtaha. Tushtaha, being happy by taking the dreamer as Atma. Indraha, what did Indra do? Purvavat vauraja, as in the earlier case. So earlier he thought that he has got Atma Jnana, and he rushed back to his kingdom. So also with all eagerness he returned to his kingdom. Then what happens? On the way back, again he was reflecting on the teaching. His conclusion was, dreamer is Atma. So, but he found this is not going to be of any use, because dreamer also has got problems. Dreamer also has got sorrows, and such a one can never be Atma as described by Prajapati, like Abhayam, etc. So, in the dream, even though the defects found in the physical body during the waking state are not there, there are still problems continuing. What are those? This is Indra's observation. Gnanti tu eva enam. In the dream, this dreamer is what? Afflicted by who? Gnanti. Gnanti means chora vyagradi. What they do to him? They give troubles to him, they beat him or give troubles to him. Gnanti tu eva. Of course, eva. Actually, Atma is not troubled by this, but appears as though troubled. Gnanti tu eva enam kechana. So some as if they kill him. So Gnanti means kill. So some as if like thief or lion or tiger, etc., as though they kill. Not a kechana. Again, vichadayantiva, as though someone beats him. Vichadayantiva. Apriyaveta iva bhavati. Again, he is the one who undergoes many undesirable experiences. Api rodativa. At times he weeps in the dream. Therefore, na aham atra bhogyam pashyamiti. I don't find any bhogyam means the result of Atma Jnana. Here in terms of moksha, I don't find, because the one who undergoes the dream also is infested with so many problems and sorrows. 8, 10, 2. So this is what he observed, and he concluded, what I have known so far as Atma is not correct, and again he returns back to Prajapati. Manvana sannanya doshan apashyat swapnamatmani चोरव्याघ्रादयो घ्नन्तीति आदीनागत्य चाब्रवीत्। अन्वय फर्स्ट ऐड इंद्रः। इंद्रः मन्वानः सन सन अन्य दोषान बिकम सन अन्य दोषान सन स्वप्नमात्मनि। Actually, there is an alternate reading which is better. Swapna Atmani. Makara is not there. Swapna Atmani, which when the sandhi is split is Swapne Atmani. Swapne Atmani. So Anvaya Indraha Manvanaha San Swapne Atmani अन्य दोषान अपश्यत। अन्य दोषान अपश्यत। चोर व्याघ्रादयः घ्नन्ति इत्यादीन ऐड स्वप्न दोषान इत्यादि ऐड स्वप्न दोषान आगत्य च अब्रवीत्। आगत्य च अब्रवीत्। So Indra Manvanaha, the one who was reflecting over the teaching, while returning, he was not keeping quiet, he was seeing the pros and cons of the teaching to verify what he has discovered is true or not. So Manvanaha, one who was doing manana, San being the one who was reflecting on his way back. Swapne Atmani, in the Atma that was pointed out with reference to dream, and what he concluded the dreamer as Atma. Swapne Atmani Anya doshan apashyat. He found other defects. Anya doshan, other defects means what? Not the defects like andhya etc. of the physical body, but some other defects he found. What are those? Chora Vyagradaya Gnanti. Thief, Chora, Vyagra, tiger, etc. Gnanti, kill him, beat him, torture him. Ityadi, like this many. Swapna dosha, defects in terms of crying, getting subjected to sorrows. This is also, the dream also possibility of undergoing apparent diseases are there. So therefore, so ityadin swapna dosha. Agatya means having returned to Guru Prajapati. Cha abravi, Indra told him. In fact, Prajapati asked, Indra, why have you come? He says, these are the problems. What I concluded as a dreamer as Atma is not correct, because he is not apata papa, abhaya, etc. So Prajapati says, yes, you are right. So I will teach you further, but again live a life of tapas for further 32 years. Though here it is not expressly in the stanzas, it can be inferred from the next stanza and also from the Shruti. So Prajapati asked him to live a life of further 32 years. And at the end of that, Prajapati teaches him Sakshi Swarupa Atma, not with respect to the dream state wherein again such problems are there. So the Atma is pointed out from the standpoint of deep sleep state, where the defects pertaining to the dream are not there. In the sense, in the waking, the gross body was mistaken as Atma. When Indra took the dreamer as Atma, obviously he superimposed the subtle body on Atma and mistook the subtle body for Atma. Now in the deep sleep state, the defects of subtle body are not going to be there, and from that standpoint, Atma is being pointed out. The Shruti runs like this. Tad yatra itat suptaha samastaha samprasannaha swapne pivasana dehaha shanketeti sushuptigam sakshinam proktavan tasmai द्वात्रिंशद्वर्षसेविने स्वप्ने अपि वासनादेहः शंकेत इति then take second line तस्मै द्वात्रिंशद्वर्षसेविने तस्मै द्वात्रिंशद्वर्षसेविने सुषुप्तिगम साक्षिणं प्रोक्तवान् सुषुप्तिगम साक्षिणं प्रोक्तवान् and tasmai by sandhi becomes प्रोक्तवान् tasmai. Swapne api, in the dream state also, api means just as in the waking state the gross body can be mistaken as Atma, so also in the dream state, Vasana Deha Shanketa. In the dream there is Vasana Deha. Vasana Deha, the Antakarana along with all the Vasanas. So this Vasana Deha being present there, so what happens? And all its defects are bound together and they can be mistaken as pertaining to Atma. Means the Vasana Deha, the Antakarana along with all the Vasanas may be mistaken as the characteristic feature of Atma, Shanketa. This possibility is there. Iti, for that reason, Tasmai Indraya. To that Indra. Which is this Indra now? What type of Indra he is? What did he do? Dvatrimshad Varsha Sevine, who had further lived the life of tapas for another 32 years. Dvatrimshad 32. So earlier it was how much? 32 plus 32, 64. Now this is the third round of 32 years, totally 96 years of Devas. Indra lived the life of Brahmacharya in the Gurukula Vasa. Dvatrimshad Varsha Sevine, unto that Indra, Sushuptigam Sakshinam Proktavan taught. Told means taught. Prajapati taught about the Atma. Which Atma? Sushuptigam. Sushuptau Bhavam. The one who is available in deep sleep state. That Sakshi he taught. Did Indra get the knowledge? He thought he got the knowledge as earlier. He was very happy and he returns again on the way. When he reflects on this, he found no. This cannot be Atma, because this Atma also has got defects and it cannot be the one described by Prajapati as Atma, Abhayam, etc. So let us see now. What Indra's observation in 8.11.1 is like this. Naha means Shiva, not at all. Khalu ayam, ayam means this Purusha in sleep, the Sakshi in sleep. Evam samprati as available here in deep sleep state. Atmanam janati, Naeva Atmanam Janati. That Naeva should be connected to Atmanam Janati. The Sakshi that is available in the not Sakshi, the one who is available, Purusha, the person who is available in the deep state, Atmanam na janati. Here Atma is not Sachidananda Atma, himself, oneself. This person who is asleep doesn't know himself, oneself. We know, everyone knows. In sleep we don't know ourselves nor anything. So Atmanam means himself, oneself. Na janati. How? Ayam aham asmi. I am this. So like this, the one who is asleep is not able to know. No eva. Not only that, no eva means naiva. Not at all. Imani bhutani. These beings, Vijanati has to be brought. Again, he doesn't know at all anything about all these beings that are around him. Neither knows oneself nor anything else. Vinasham eva apitaha bhavati. Vinasham eva, as though he has got totally extinct. He is no more existing. Eva means here eva, as though. As though he is totally extinct. Apitaha, praptaha. Apitaha means prapta. As though he has got extinct. Bhavati. Naham atra bhogyam pashyamiti. I don't find any bhogya, the result of Atma-jnana, the jnana phala, like abhaya, etc., freedom from samsara. So I am not able to find any such jnana phala in this Atma, this person who is available in the deep sleep state, who knows not anything including oneself. So having seen this defect, so again he returns back. So there is a problem about my knowledge. I have not got the knowledge. He returns to Prajapati and so reports to him, let us see. Amurtam karanam. No, 39. Tushto gachat sushuptisthe jadyam doshamavaikshata vinashta sadrisha suptau atmityagatya chabravit. And Indraha tushtaha agachat, put comma. Sushuptisthe, and Purushe, jadyam dosham avaikshata. Jadyam dosham avaikshata. Atma suktau vinasha sadrishaha iti agatya cha abravit. Iti agatya cha abravit. Indraha tushtaha agachat. Then Prajapati pointed out the Sakshi with respect to the deep sleep state. Indra thought the person who is asleep in the deep sleep state, the deep sleeper itself is Atma, and he was happy that he has got the knowledge of Atma because this Atma doesn't have the doshas with respect to gross body and the subtle body. So therefore Indraha tushtaha agaccha. He is happy that he has discovered Atma, he has got Atma-jnana. Agaccha, he returned. Sushupti, and while returning on his way, he discovered this. There is alternate reading in the place of Pushtaha Agachat. There, in the place of Takara, there is Nakara. Agachan. Agachan becomes that continuous while returning, either return or while returning. In either case, on his way back while returning. So what did he discover on account of reflection? Sushuptisthe Purushe. In the individual person who is in sleep, means the one who is asleep, Jadyam Dosham Avaikshata. He observed Avaikshata, he observed Jadyam Dosham, the defect of inertia, stupor, whereby one doesn't know oneself nor anything else. So dosham avaikshata. And therefore his observation continues. Atma suptau vinashta sadrishaha. The Atma that I have understood in sleep is what type? Vinashta sadrishaha. He is as good as totally extinct, totally destroyed. Iti, having discovered this, and of course, if that is the Atma, certainly it cannot be free from samsari, because it's nothing but stupor only is there, jadya, inertia only is there, and therefore, it having observed this, agatya, having returned to Prajapati, cha abravi, abravi told means reported. This is what I find, and therefore I don't think the one whom I have discovered in this state as the one who is sleeping is Atma. So Prajapati understood. At the same time, Prajapati was happy now. Why happy? Indra has come very close to gain the Atma Jnana. How is it? See, he has discarded the gross body as cannot be Atma. He has already discarded the subtle body, cannot be Atma. And he mistook the one who is asleep as Atma. Means what? He mistook the Karana Sharira as Atma. Now he has discovered that Karana Sharira cannot be Atma. So, therefore, it is now easy to teach him further from that standpoint. Prajapati is happy now. So let us see. Amuram karanam deham bodhum papakshayadasau shakto bhuditi santushtaha Punah provachatam guruhu. Anvaya asau papakshayat amurtam karanam deham bodhum shaktaha abhut. Bodhum shaktaha abhut iti santushtaha guruhu tam provacha. Iti santushtaha guruhu tam provacha. So this is what Prajapati observed after Indra's reporting. Asau means this person who Prajapati now thinks. Indra, Asau, this person Indra. Papakshaya, on account of Duritakshaya, on account of exhaustion of papas, and on account of nullifying the papas. How? By Gurukulavasa of 96 years, yet not totally ready. But he has come very close to the specification in terms of prepared frame of mind. So Papakshaya, so because of 96 years of the Papakshaya, Duritakshaya, Amurtam Karanam Deham Bodhum Shaktaha Abhu. bodhum shaktaha abhu. This Indra could know, means he is capable of knowing what? Amurtam karanam deham. Amurtam karanam deham. The karana deha, the causal body, which is amurta, formless. Amurtam karanam deham bodhum shaktaha abhu. So Indra is capable of knowing the formless causal body, now itself is achievement, and he has discarded that causal body as not Atma. Iti, observing this, Prajapati santushtaha, being happy that student has progressed now. So santushtaha, punaha, again, tam provacha, again he told to Indra. Tam means Indra. Who? Guru. Who is that Guru? Guru punaha tam provacha. Prajapati again told Indra like this. So what did he say? Not that straight away he started teaching him further. So little papa was still remaining. If that papakshaya takes place, Indra is totally ready to gain the knowledge, and therefore now Prajapati gives him a concession, not further 32 years, but 5 years. Panchavarshani sevasva papa sheshakshayayati ityuktva sevine tasmai guru spashtamupadishat. Sevate, alternate reading is sevine, which is better. Of course, sevate also meaning can be taken, but then you have to change little bit, whereas sevine becomes a direct word. Anvaya, te papasheshakshayaya panchavarshani sevasva iti uktva tasmai sevine or sevate, tasmai sevine or sevate guru spashtam upadishat, spashtam upadishat. Te papakshayaya, te means you are tavate, O Indra, for your papakshaya, not simply papakshaya, papasheshakshayaya. Lot of papakshaya has already taken place, but still something is remaining, thoda baki hai. So therefore, whatever that remainder is there of papa durita, papaksheshakshayaya, for elimination of whatever remaining papa that is there, papa sheshakshayaya, panchavarshani sevasva. Please live a life of Gurukula Vasa for further 5 years, not 32 years, but for 5 years. So totally how many years it becomes? 96 plus 5. 101 years. Iti uktva. So having told thereafterwards, no doubt Indra was living for 5 years the life of Brahmacharya. So life of Brahmacharya was living. So iti uktva tasmai sevine. Unto that Indra who was serving in the Gurukula with the Brahmacharya life in the Gurukula Vasa, unto him sevine. If you take sevate, then you have to change it as meaning to be taken as sevamanaya. to Indra, who was serving like this, meaning is same as Sevite. So what did Indra Prajapati do? Spashtam Guru Prajapati Spashtam Upadisha. He taught him directly. He taught him directly. Why did he not teach him earlier directly? That Indra was not ready to receive the knowledge. Nowadays, Atma Jnana is available in internet also. On phone also one may ask from Guru, Atma Jnana, and Gurus also are eager to impart knowledge, otherwise they will lose the customers. So it's not that way. Guru Spashtam Upadisha. He taught him very clearly, in the sense directly he taught him. Not that earlier he didn't want to teach, but it would not have worked on account of Papa, Durita still being there, which pose as obstructions in the mind. Actually, in gaining Atma Jnana, no doubt teaching is required. Guru Padesha, teaching is required. But teaching by itself cannot guarantee the knowledge. To gain the knowledge, the right disposition of the Shishya, disciple, is indispensable. See, to get the crop, you have to sow the seeds. Without seeds, you can't have the harvest. But seeds by themselves cannot ensure the harvest. Right? The fertile land must be there. In the absence of fertile land, or suppose the seeds are thrown on the rocky area, nothing is going to emerge except the waste of all the seeds. Likewise here, if the mind of the student, Shishya, is not ready, all teaching is going to be a waste of time for both Guru and also Shishya equally. Elsewhere it is said, teaching is necessary. It is a mandate of the Shastras. It is only a following the law. But what ensures, guarantees the Atma Jnana is the right disposition of the student. It is said, Upadesha kramo tata vyavastha matra palanam neptestu karanam shuddha shishya prajnaiva kevala. Upadesha kramaha tata. Tata, the disciple, is addressed, oh dear, Sani. So Tata. Upadesha kramaha, the actual teaching of the Guru to the Shishya. So Upadesha kramaha. The methodology of teaching is only Vyavastha matra palanam, is only observing the Vyavastha. Vyavastha here is Shastra Maryada, the norm of the Shastra. So the norm of the Shastra. So to a student who is ready to gain the knowledge, it is obligatory on the part of the Guru to impart the knowledge. That is the mandate of the Shastra. So that Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. So in Pariksha Lokan, etc., the Guru should afterwards teach such students. So, Vyavastha matra palanam, it is only observing the norm of the Shastra Maryada, that A befitting student should be taught by the Guru. Though a jnani who is a Guru has no duty, this is expected of him to keep the sampradaya of teaching continued. But that teaching itself does not guarantee the Atma Jnana. Then what is the indispensable factor which guarantees Atma Jnana? Jnaptestu karanam takarana, the cause of Jnapti Atma Jnana Brahma Jnana, the means by which Atma Jnana Brahma Jnana can be gained. What is it? Jnaptestu karanam Shuddha Shishya Pradnyaiva Kevala. Shuddha Shishya Pradnya. Shishya Pradnya, the antakarna of the Shishya. What type? Shuddha, and that is Shuddha antakarna, free from manodosha, free from all the defects of raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, mada, matsara, vikshepa. The mind which is calm and composed and which enjoys ekagrata, not only chitta shuddhi, but single pointed application, ekagrata. That such a mind, that is shuddha shishya pradnya eva kevala, that alone is the means by which knowledge is gained. That means Guru's teaching becomes secondary. Same thing is told, Shishya Pradnyaiva Karanam Bodhasya Guru Vakyataha. Shishya Pradnya Eva, a right antakarna, right type of antakarna of the Shishya alone is Bodhasya Karanam, is the means of gaining the knowledge. Of course, Guru Vakyataha, based on the teaching of Guru. Though teaching is necessary, the result Atma Jnana depends on the right or ready frame of mind of the student, the Shishya. So therefore, even that is after 101 years, Indra's mind became perfectly ready to gain the knowledge, and Prajapati directly imparted him the Atma Jnana. How did he impart directly? So it is like this. It is in 8:12:1. Maghavan Martyam va idam shariram attam tadasya amrutasya asharirasya atmanaha adhishthanam attaha vai sashariraha priya priyabhyam naha vai sasharirasya sataha priya priyayoho apahatihi asti ashariram vavasantam na priya priye sprishataha ashariram vavasantam na priya priye sprishataha. Maghavan, this is 8:12:1. Maghavan, O Indra,